Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 58 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not oogie old, just not talked about old. And today's palette of choice is the BH Cosmetics Avocado Toast palette. This is such a good one. I've used this a bunch. And I thought since we're in March and St. Patrick's Day is on the horizon, I would do a bunch of green looks. And so I thought this would be a good palette to use for today's video. So hopefully you're into that. If you are, and you're not already subscribed to my channel, now is a good time to do that. I upload several videos a week. And if you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one. And then you can choose to watch it or not. No pressure. Either way, I appreciate hanging out with you. So I'm going to chuck on some shadow shields, zoom you in, and we'll start playing with some eyeshadow. Okay, got my shadow shields on. My eyes are already primed with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base. And I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Guac. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do today, but I'm feeling like playing a little bit. So we'll just have to see where this journey takes us. But I'm gonna all right, we're gonna start dropping all the things now. That's gonna keep things super fun. Of course, if I didn't have so much stuff on my desk, it might be a little easier. Oh, for the love. Okay. Going to pat out the creasing from my eye base because I did this a little bit ago. Couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for a look, but I think I might have an idea now. So I'm going to use my already green Refer 13 in that shade Guac. And we're just going to start playing. What are your thoughts on avocado? I personally wish that I liked it, but I really, really don't. I like guacamole, but then again, I really like the chips. So there's that. And I'm a huge fan of any food that you can dip. And I know avocado is so unbelievably good for you. I've just never been a fan. Mike likes it with in like macaroni salad, you know, the kind with like peas and tuna fish. And I make it for him, or I used to, but I am not a fan at all of macaroni salad or avocado. But he likes it. My sister eats it on crackers with like melty cheese. And I think warm, I might like it. But I have texture issues. So I'm a little weirded out by squishy things. That is really pretty. Like I said, I'm feeling like playing a little bit today. So we'll see. I'm gonna go quickly do the other eye and I'll come right back. Okay, so I got that on both eyes and I blended it out and made sure to leave some on the outer corner for some depth. Now I think I have to use this shade right here. It's called Avocado. I mean, that screams, put me on your eyes. So I think this may end up being something super simple, but also really pretty. So I'm going into that with my Refer 21. I'm going to use it dry. If you're new here, I take all of my shimmer shades up past my crease because my eyes are hooded and the eyeshadow ends up there anyway. But if I do it on purpose, it just looks a little nicer. That's really pretty. I'm getting some fallout. I think after I get it blended out here, I may wet it for the inner portion of my lid. But I don't necessarily want it wet out in this area because I want to blend it into that green. I'll probably go back over that with a bit of the green too, just to make sure it's blended nicely. All right, so I'm gonna wet my brush just a little bit with my setting spray. You can use literally any spray, water, anything will work to wet your brush if that's what you decide to do. This eyeshadow is so pretty. It's really nice and thin, so it's layering well and not adding unneeded and unnecessary texture to my already very textured, wrinkly lids. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I didn't add anything else to this brush. I'm just going to boop over where the shimmer and the matte meet up. And maybe just a little bit along the edge, ever so gently. I think I like that. All right, let me do the other eye real quick and then we'll figure out what to do after that. I think I want to use some of the shade right here called Holy Moly just to line the upper lash line a little bit. Nothing too wild and crazy. Lately, I have been loving this BK Beauty 208 itty bitty angled liner brush to do my upper lash line. So I'm just gonna start stamping it right along my lashes. I prefer to use eyeshadow to do this because, again, my eyelids are incredibly wrinkly, like they just are. So this gives me a little bit of leeway because it can be blended a tiny bit and look nicer than like a harsh line would look. Yeah, I think pretty much like that. Or maybe I'll dip into the Holy Moly shade, like the tiniest bit, and really just focus it right here where the green meets the lash line and up into my crease just a little bit. I do like the depth a darker outer corner gives. So there's that one and that one. I think it looks just a little bit nicer. I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face. I'm probably gonna use guac on the lower lash line and then a bit of avocado. And then I'll come back, show you the final look, and we can wrap this up. Okay, there we are. That's the look done and dusted. Let me zoom you in for an up close reconnoiter at the eyes. And now I'll zoom you out, tell you what I think overall, and if you're at all interested, I'll tell you what else is on my face in case you care. As for the palette, I think it goes without saying, I genuinely really like this. If you need a green neutral palette, you can't go wrong with this one. And it is available on the BH website. Pretty much anywhere you want to find it, you can. The quality of this palette is spectacular as far as I'm concerned. This is the amazing BH quality and I love it. I really like the eye look. My lash seems to be a bit on the wonky side, so we're gonna pretend that's not happening. As for my face, I'm really excited about this. A couple whiles ago, I mentioned that I picked up the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Nude. It's a little bit too dark for me. But Shawnee, being the brilliant lady that she is, said she can mix things with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Basically, it's a foundation adjuster. So I mixed these two, and it's a pretty good match for me, I think. Still a tiny bit darker, maybe, than what I need. But, I mean, short of finding a red foundation, like this is just going to have to be how it goes. My concealer is the Flower Beauty because I've been loving that one. Bronzer is the L'Oreal Infallible. I love this bronzer so much. My blush is the Catrice Pure Nude Baked Blush in Bold Heart. Oh, it's so good. And I busted out that little Becca highlight that I just got for the video I did about all the old YouTube fave products, and I think it's really pretty. So super happy with that. What else? My lip is the LA Girl lip liner in Forever Nude mixed with some Fenty Gloss Bomb. Pretty basic, but I like it, and I love the flavor of this Gloss Bomb. It's so, so good. So I think that's everything. This lash is going to drive me absolutely crazy. Oi. Okay, yes, that's everything. So let me know what you think of this palette. Do you have it? Do you want to have it? All the things. I really like chatting with you down in the comment section. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate hanging out with me today. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.